whispers where the cold wind blows. Kitty on her lap, purring like a spell. Are we in heaven or a haunted motel? Ghosts and kitties, cozy vibes tonight. Satori's dream is the pale moonlight. Haunt me softly, keep me warm. In your world, nothing feels like harm. Blanket fortress shadows dance the walls. Spectral whispers down the haunted halls. Cat's eyes gleam like stars in space. Satori's voice is a warm embrace. Is it magic or just the stream? Is it real or a pixel dream? Ghosts and kitties, cozy vibes tonight. Satori's dream is the pale moonlight. Haunt me softly, keep me warm. In your world, nothing feels like harm. Click of the keys, ghost stories unfold. Kittens chase shadows, their secrets untold. Satori laughs, a charm so sweet. The spooky and the soft they meet. Dim light flickers the screen, it glows. Satori whispers where the cold wind blows. Kitty on her lap, purring like a spell. Are we in heaven or a haunted motel?
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, Nani. Hello, Dad. I think I saw Dark in here. Hello, hello. We are going to be playing Hooked on You, which is a dating sim. Yeah. I had stuff to do today, so I did not go to work today. So, ha ha ha. So I'm coming in this hoping to either romance Huntress or Spirit, low-key. Hello, Wubsy. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Hey, hear me out, Wubsy. You said that I would be playing DBD today. And I saw your bet, and I raised it, so I'm playing a dating sim about DBD today. So, yeah, expect the unexpected. You thought it was DBD today. Okay. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. You started to explain yourself, and I started to buffer. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Hey, Curse, thanks for the lurk. Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Okay, explain to yourself. So, you sat here last night. Hi, you sat here last night and you were like, I was saying that I don't know what I'll be playing tomorrow, which is now today. And you're like, probably DBD. So I was like, all right, bet, Wubsy. So not only am I playing DBD, I'm playing a dating sim game about DBD. So I'll be dating the killers. So you would be wrong. I am not playing DBD. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Tori. May I continue? Please, go on. Why am I being surprised and not surprised? It's totally within my core, okay? Like the me and a dating sim. Now all they needed to do was add Ghostface or Leon in this dating sim and I'd be happy. This is what I would play every day, day in and day out. Okay then, as I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Ewy. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Yippee ahead. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? You totally just ruined the vibe. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Ooh, we get our first choice. Run, close your eyes, or dig up that face. We're digging it up. We're digging it up. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh. There is no body, just a head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. We think alike, Whoopsie. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were supposed to spend it right now? Why not? Well, hello there. I'm Dwight. And I'm Claudette. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like it's an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. And this is for you. I got a drink. Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. When you take a sip, you find that it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation. But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be an all-inclusive? It really takes some of the fun out of the fancy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Are we suspicious or do we think them? We'll thank them. Ooh, I'm romancing them. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Yes! This is who I might be romancing, folks. Take notes. Ew. We don't like Bing Bong. We don't like the Bing Bong. And this one. We'll like this one. Yes, yes. And I think I'll pass on Trapper too. Loki, I think I'm only gonna go for the girls in this one. Mm-hmm. 4 gorgeous monsters. Let me take control of this. 2 gorgeous monsters and 2 freaks stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days. And then there's this. All you can do is look down at the volleyball and back up to these monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do you do? We're definitely not doing these two. I think I'll toss it. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the huntress's hands. Yes! Sexy-ass monsters? I'm just reading the dialogue. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripples as she grips it in her hand. You look up and down. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. You're not getting Twink Leon. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn. They are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your directions. Don't be scared, Tori. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You're glad you're off today? Hell yeah. Also, I didn't know there was a TBT dating sim. Well, leave it to your friendly neighborhood degenerate Satori to find stuff. So, hi, other guy. Ban him. Another mod actually shows up. You guys are crazy. You know that? Okay. You do. God. I can't. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Thank you for redeeming your daily penance, stranger guy. And thank you for booing. Thank you for redeeming. We appreciate it. And guys, we're getting very close to 450 followers. So that means we're going to be doing a crowd control punishment stream soon. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Probably Cult of the Lamb or Peak for that punishment stream. I'm still debating between the two. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. That sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill him or not? You know you can't. Or at least not yet. Oh, yeah, not yet. Hey, Tori, you might want to, say something. You want to be totally dominated. And you say that I'm the bad one? That's crazy. That I'm down bad? That I'm the gooner? That's crazy. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it's very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't really remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life, and an endless cycle. Hi, Nitro! Can we get a shouty-outy for Mr. Nitro, please? I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Super strength would be cool. Strength isn't all about muscles. True strength is up here. You expect Trapper to point to his head, but instead he taps on one of his bulging shoulders. It's specifically in these muscles. Nobody gives a shit about your calves. What was your best subject in school? History? Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? Ooh, I don't know what that is. What is this? What? This doesn't even look like a word to me. I'm gonna Google it real quick. I have no idea what this is. Oh, that's so cute. I'm saying it. 100%. Be honest, you have no idea, and you're just hoping it's someone's secret answer. Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. I love it, though. It was cute. What's your favorite color? A 3-day-old corpse. That's crazy. I guess I'll go with red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? Not working at all. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damned millennials. Best flavor of ice cream? What is this? Horse flesh? What? Huh? By the way, Subnautica is a lot of fun for crowd control. Yum flesh. You guys are crazy. I guess out of the three, I'd pick vanilla. My favorite flavor is plain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. Oh my god. I think mint chocolate chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. It's so bad. I agree with you. This is Trapper we're talking about. Yeah. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? The best flavor? So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. That's crazy. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. Yeah, 'cause you suck. I will hate you no matter what game you're in. I like nice people and loathe big, dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do really hate, you know? Based on my personal observation, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez. It's like she's downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, wait. No. I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Oh yeah, no, I got it while it was on sale. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this thousands of times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Dude, I'm telling you, Huntress and Spirit are baddies. I'm telling you. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. Thank you for booing Solomon. This game's gonna teach me how to talk, and talk a lot. Oh, man. So I'm guessing you're still in the tourney? I would assume so, since I didn't get put in the group chat for the people that aren't in the tournament. So we will see. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. I wonder why that one didn't have a sound. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders? I don't know what that word is, to be honest. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, and beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? We'll do the volleyball game. We'll do the volleyball game. I'm here for it. Alright. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay! I love I love to play outdoors. Oh my gosh. I could not read that for a minute. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously, you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. God damn! Well, they do if you don't want to handle them swiftly. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinator. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy. But they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off with various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. I don't know what that is either. These games, man, using big words for my tiny little peanut brain. Crazy. The least you could do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this island. Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Please, follow us. Hey, narrator? Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Dwight was asking help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, yes. Well, yeah, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway a couple miles south from here. It has much fancier accommodations. Oh, thank you, Frenchie. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. French fries sent me here. Well, he sent you to a weird place. It seems like Frenchie always knows when I'm playing a dating sim of some kind. He always raids me in the awkward parts. It's kind of funny. But it's okay. My husband is here. He fully knows that this is happening. But thank you so much for the raid. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Tori. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing great. My name is Tori. I am a variety streamer that leans more towards horror games, cozy games, and shooter games, but I'll play just about damn near everything. I try to stream 7 days a week, but I do have a tournament coming up, which will interrupt the streaming just for privacy reasons for the tournament. I'll know more on Saturday. So I'll go from 7 days to probably 3 days a week. And that's all to know about me. You just beat Skyrim'd? Hell yeah. You warned them first. My dating sim radar went off. Yes. So The story behind why I'm playing this game is that yesterday I was saying to my mod that I don't know what game I'll be playing for today. And he was being a little turd nugget, saying that I'd probably play DBD. And so I saw his bet, and I raised it. So I'm playing a DBD dating sim game. So... Alrighty. If you need to raid and run, please feel free. Hello, Slay. Welcome in, welcome in. I see your Jason badge. We love that. But if you need a raid and run, Frenchie, I totally understand. Thank you so much for choosing me for your raid. I'll try my best to take care of your viewers, but who knows, this dating sim might scare them off. It did, but you still are terrible at rizzing up girls, French fry. Alrighty, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Alright, back to it. I think we were here. A couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. How are you? How have scouting days been treating you? I'm doing good. Scouting days are fine. I think tomorrow is the last, like, practice with the captains, and then this Saturday will be the draft day. And so I'll know on Saturday if I get picked or not. So it's very nervous. This is going to be a bigger tournament than the last one back in February. It's going to be 8 teams doing a double elimination. This tournament will be for 2 whole days, which is even even crazier. And yeah, so I'm excited. Ooh la la, I want to play this game, but my daddy isn't in it, so no. Ew, Marvel Rivals. Stop it, Mink. Stop it. It's $2, Minx. It is $2. It's on sale right now. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them, not like the other island. Marble Ribbles. I will only watch Marble Rivals when you stream it. Thank you. If I do get put in the tournament, I'm gonna be doing a lot more promoting for it. So I'm really excited. And I'm gonna try to promote it in other people's Discords and stuff, because this is gonna be like something really huge for me. It's something that I'm really passionate about. It's definitely... Marvel Rivals is definitely one of the few games that I'm good at. And I'm just excited. I'm excited to show off my skill. And really the last tournament is when I started blossoming more as a streamer as well. And I met incredible people along the way. And definitely lifelong friendships. Like, even though other guy gives me a lot of shit for it, I definitely see him as like one of my best friends. Granted, I didn't meet Solomon or Minx through the tournament, but I feel like because of the confidence I gained with the tournament, it made me get a little bit more confidence, and I met Sully and Minx, and I got to meet Wubsy, and so really I have a lot to be thankful about for these tournaments. I'm super stoked, but I also don't want to get my hopes up because there's no guarantee I'll be picked. So we'll see. Better give me love. Of course I love you. You know I love you. How dare. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. Oh, I think I already read this. Whoops. Who's Wubsby? So what'll it be? Let's do volleyball. I want a romance huntress. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Trapper is so predictable. Relying on Bruth's strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skills. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of an open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Wonder how long it would take her to bring up an elk attack. Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in a forest long enough and you'll see elk swim, believe you me. Can she handle me? Like she's handling that axe. Cheer for me, cute stuff. Oh my god. I just had a realization why I think I might like Huntress. At least in this game. Because she is so like Minx. Just that comment right there. Where she's like, cheer for me, cute stuff. She reminds me of you, Minx. Huntress. She just said something that just made my brain think of you. Oh boy. Not to mention I like Huntress already, but... The Killers resume their place on the volleyball court and resume the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy lemonade. I see you working up a thirst, eyeing those bouncing buns, playing volleyball. Claudette hands you your lemonade. Ooh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers into your ear. Who would you bet to win, Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them. Or not talking about them if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. It's too much reading. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think... Huntress! Oh shoot, Huntress overheard ya. Aw, you've got your eye on me. I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm just a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually, I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. Am I allowed to support other people on this island? Right. Oh geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. My secret Larry. Wow. What a game. It's a tie. Hi, Neza. I am playing DBD, obviously. It's DBD. Wubsy, stop calling me out. Stop it. It's DBD, you know? Obviously, she says. Not Naruto. Guys, I'm not thirsty, I promise. It's definitely not solo leveling. Oh, man. Alright. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing it. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule of brutality tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Yeah, no, you're thirsty. Don't tell us you're not. That's crazy, Wubsy. How dare you? That's crazy. I will pin a message. Don't mess with me. Oh yeah, Tori is thirsty. No. Now if Leon was in here, if Leon S. Kennedy, that beautiful man, was in here, then I would not be able to fight the allegations. But but because he is not in here, I am but a nice, kind little Tori that has no... Twink Leon, please. No! We're not getting Twink Leon in here. Oh, God. You're too much. You're too much. You know what? If you want Leon, this is the best you're getting. You're getting my still unfinished artwork of Leon. This is what you're getting. Zaddy is out. Oh god, not that one. You asked. I delivered. I don't know what more you want from me. Oh, man. Fine. You guys get this one. I still have to fix it. Never mind. It's ugly. Oh. Alright, going back. Going back. We're back. Whatever you say, boss. Oh, I missed dialogue. Ugh. I want cat ear Leon, not thirst trap Leon. Oh my goodness. I don't like the Leon that you're referring to. I need to rework him. Give us the trash can one? That's crazy. Wow. Wow. You guys like the trash can one? Fine. You can have the trash can. Whatever you say, boss. Oh, look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. You need to rework them all, it seems. What? What do you mean? This one's fine. Raccoon Tori? Yes. I put this one on when I'm doing bad. I'm just a little guy. I'm a little guy in a trash can. Cat girl, more like raccoon girl. I mean, with the bags under my eyes, I could definitely be a raccoon. Small bean. Yes, that's me. That's me. I'm just a little guy. Wubsy. We've been through this. I didn't know how to draw her ears folded, okay? I did it. So, in theory, we cut holes in the trash can lid so her ears could pop through. I am not explaining this again. I'm new to digital art, guys. Please. Please be gentle. I'm new. Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. You guys are making this hard to get through this. I hope you know that. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. Be gentle, that's what she said. That's what you wish she said. Anyway, you feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. Oh man, am I gonna have to go to just talking? I can't get through this game. You guys are killing me. Oh my gosh, Wubsy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Should I just call it quits today, guys? Should we be like Solomon and just do a just talking? Oh no, so terrible. Whatever are we gonna do? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? ¿Dónde está la chuga? Or as my favorite clip, Hola, mi amo de biblioteca es muchas gracias a mi amo es iken aken ukikenheim iskiven. That one. I'm almost finished. Keep it up. Hey, yo! What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Websy? You guys, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, boss. Oh my goodness, you guys are nuts. Like, what am I supposed to do here? How do I start mewing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys are nuts. All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep reading. You guys are crazy. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get snuffed out at any time of day. I don't know what this is. Carpe diem, carpe PM, carpe nowum? Huh? Tap them cheeks. Not our fault. You're 4 hours early. Whatever. Go ahead, chat one of them up. You wish you had a twerking emote. You need to get the duck one that I have. I don't know from whose stream I got it from, but the duck that twerks his butt is so cute. It's so you-coded, so I'm surprised you don't have one. I guess I don't have it anymore. I think my subscription ran out. Yeah, that one! So which killer has caught your eye? Definitely Huntress. Shucks, I gotta go for now. If you're still streaming, I'll hop back in. Okay, Neza. You're always welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, it is yours? Damn. That means my subscription ran out because I don't have it anymore. You're stealing Minx's. You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. Take care. Have fun. I will. You were really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? What is happening to her foot? Can I... What? I can't get rid of it. What is this? Why is her big toe like that? Guys, what? You're really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Oh, this sounds like you to a T, Minx. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past the blood stains. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. God, the way she handles that axe. I guess I've never thought of fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you. Through the bush, as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. TBH, I really do need a muscle mommy in my life. I need a sugar daddy in my life. That's what I need. You're going to need to compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? Grit or imagination? Uppies and steppies sound so good right now. We'll do grit. I might not be strong, but I'm tough. You know what I mean? Like, Chewy? She did not seem to know what you mean. Like, ready for anything, to do whatever it takes to survive. Oh, sure. Like, hold on to your enemy... Hold your enemy's head down in a river until the shouting stops and the rushing water takes his life away with it? Maybe not anything, but I'm ready for a lot of things. Get ready to impress because we've just started. Oh boy. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball, not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, Tori. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer, which rotates in a clockwise direction. And the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land the target and you will lose. Oh, God. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target ahead, not the end. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat all that? I think I'm ready. Ah. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Why is this so hard? Not bad. Why is it so fast? Oh, huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry. I was just staring at the Huntress's gorgeously ripped, glistening arms. Ever been so jealous of a person that it keeps you up at night? Just me? Liar. Oh, dude, those were hard. What? What the heck? What's that? A whole target practice minigame came and went and you completely blew it? Looks like her form got the best of both of us. Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Ugh. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with huge banquet tables? This ain't some prestigious fancy epic like you'd find on cable. Ugh. Okay, I gotta check my phone just in case. Nope. Damn. Sorry, by the way, guys, if you hear me checking my phone a lot, I'm expecting some news. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Oh, and oh, great, terrific. It seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expecster? I'm sorry. I even get nervous around crowds of killers. And my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there. You're looking good, Tori. Real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit next to each other. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at a table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every area you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, and the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Websy, I think she messaged your hacked account. You might have to give her your non-hacked account. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for over 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you were serving. What are we eating? It's meat, seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. Hi, Churga. I'm playing DBD, can't you see? My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which, you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. I'm doing good. How are you, Churga? Oh, you know, I'm just judging Tori on a game she's playing. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Tori, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person. It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? Thank you. Love you too. Had to get a delivery of water. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at this spit, oh my gosh. Luckily, Tori has a deliciously sexy voice. I see it. Is that the hag? What? No. Deliciously is dangerous. When you look closely at the spit, I think it meant to say pit. You spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Can you read me a bedtime story? That's crazy. That is nuts. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my own cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. Ooh. Whew. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you my katana. I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skill of Azeroth. That's crazy. I have not seen that TikTok. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Tori, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 straight hours, and it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tinnitus. Hey, why don't you let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Oh god, not another one. Oh god. Oh my gosh. There we go. Whew. Oh, I missed that one. Whew. You got this, miss. I played DBD so much. Okay, this is different than skill checks. Okay. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embarrassed being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obvious as hell, I mean. Come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could have been if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Tori. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut in my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation of why. What do you tell them? Ooh, do I apologize? Do I tell them it's gross? Or do I distract them? I think I could just say I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious of how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner, so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of anyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry what everyone else thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you. Right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? Typically, a group that includes one, if not more, cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now, you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh, hey, it's me again, your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. I have to admit, if these male killers looked like this in DBD, I would be drooling over them just as much as I do a daddy. That's crazy. No one can tell you. Not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over, and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth, the ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It is your best interest to make more choices that I like. Alright, we gotta make the ocean happy. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and take care of people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, healthy, happy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she is beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was just gonna narrate the fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some sort of creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask, it's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is that? Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flicking across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a little bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hi, Claire. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. I'll take it. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry. And you can chow down on jerky sensually, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around, Tori. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. Human jerky? What is this, the Fallout universe? Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Tori. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Why are you fighting Endo? What did Endo do? Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left behind by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who was definitely still alive and not dead at all. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? Let's show her a thing or two. You silly goose. You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the barrette off and collect a locket of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. We did it! Oh, did Endo win? Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No time for excuses. Thanks for the jump scare. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go. This is a lot of reading. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking around to the schedule. You forgot to make ranch last night? That's crazy. So you're gonna have to eat store-bought ranch? That means that we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling. You made food but had no ranch? Damn. Voice trembling. You realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole scheduling thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood. Cynthia? Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named by any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time. So, Tori, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it. That's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Gotta pick Huntress. Whoa, this entire experience has been carefully crafted to avoid IP infringement lawsuits. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. Gonna get a sip of water. There was a village outside the deep and ominous... Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Deep and ominous red wood. No child dared to step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safely from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told a story to young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, and not precocious child nor fierce soldier could escape once you hear her, once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of a hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. God, this is so much reading. When do we get to bang them? The nightmare doesn't end there. For what's a hungry beast to do in a frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? Hello, Frodo. Hello, King Solomon. It is said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girl she came across. Thank you for giving him a shouty outy. She came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she brings them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. The huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she's pilfered from other bodies, masks she's fastened out of things from a cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did not quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration, For all her good intentions, the huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. Oh god, I'm not singing. I hope you guys know this. I will not be singing. Hello, hello, everyone. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate seeing you guys. There's a brief moment of silence. I am not singing. It has been declared. And you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. No mock. There shall be no streaming or singing. Early stream is good stream. So do we join her or do we slow clap? I don't know which one. I don't know which one's the good one. Let's, I guess, join her? Yeah, she liked it! Hell yeah. Huntress can't believe you know this song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire. I'm not gonna sing it, but I'll read it. So close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep, tucked so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you. The song ends, and you are both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Buya Biyashka, the old Soviet lullaby, right? It is the song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now I must go. The memories, they are so much. She went from happy, excited, blushing back to crying. That's crazy. Trying to fix that. Dang. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts all for 7 seconds, because Trickster shows up, and he's blaring his latest song. I can't. I can't, guys. You got another tie? That's crazy. Hey, baby, you looking lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I wanted you to hear something from a big fish like me, something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Blech. We're definitely not going after Trickster. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. Namor's cousin? What about Namor's cousin? Oh. You're comparing Trickster to Namor's cousin. Come find me, baby is crazy. I know. It made me gag a little. I'm not gonna lie. That we will definitely not go after Trickster. That is for sure. That is for certain. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. I might end up becoming a thigh guy. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Was Huntress always this built? I'm gonna say yes. Dipping in hot tubs with the Huntress, you've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. She's built like a Mack truck. That's crazy. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump in from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. Should I play dumb? I feel like I should play dumb. I'm gonna play dumb. No way, how cool. That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Yes! The right choice. Huntrix Fox shyly twirls her hair. You wonder how much she can bench press? The answer is yes. Tell the truth. What do you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of a best-selling author such as a comedic mastermind? I don't know how to read this. Dostoevsky? I think? I don't know. Oh, she could bench press me anytime. It was a really well-told narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start. Plus, the woman in the forest, I mean, you, are clearly not a true villain. You're just traumatized. You were just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're being a suck-up. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. Call out her tired storytelling? I feel like that's a bad one. We'll chuckle. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly, and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, huh? I hate to intrude whatever smooth moves were about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Tori? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow, bow hunting motion in her teeth, then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Mog. Oh, the event starts today? Which one? Oh, welcome in, welcome in. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce your name. Hemph? Hemphatis? I hope I said that right, but... Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children. An attempt to save them that led to their doom. You can call me Hef. Okay. I hope I said that right, but welcome in. It's nice to see you. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? How dare you insult a Greek god, Tori? What? Hephaestus? Is that how you say it? Hephaestus? Oh! Man, if someone just told me it was a Greek god, I would have known it off the rip. And here I am saying that I love mythology. I don't think I've ever actually seen Hephaestus's name written though, which is crazy. It didn't connect to me, and now I feel like a fraud. But then again, I lean more towards like Hades, Persephone. Like, I lean more towards that type. Because I just really like the underworld. But that's just me. That's just me. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Oh, he's your best friend? Oh, that's awesome. Whew. All right. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar, creepy smiles stretching. I need a response to my email. Their now familiar, creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by the fire. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music might put you at ease? Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type you'll want to rob their beauty sleep. Another minigame? No! God, I suck, dude. As you relax and look into the flicker of fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial to try to fix it. Huh? Let's see what's on this station. Ah, shoot.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else, either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the. Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things.
I wonder if I can get a Huntress station. I'm liking the guitar though, low key. Okay, so far I'm like a 92. Oh my god, this is just... Okay, let's do 92. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little bit more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Oh, thank you so much for following, Hephaestus. I appreciate that. I feel like if we continuously ask Huntress, we're going to go down a bad path. Who's the one on the left? This is Spirit. I feel like we can't do Huntress every time. I don't know. Let's do Huntress. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. Oh, just a bug fix? Okay. I thought you were talking about like the what's it called? Like the lights out event started. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. What is this? If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not counting the blade of my hatchet, or coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed? You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky by now, but you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cold ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Wrath stares at you awkwardly. He says nothing, just stares. You look around to see if there's something going on behind you, or on either side, but nope, just staring. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with Huntress right before bedtime. Are you making some sort of alliance? Are you with... Wraith scans the horizon. Them? I'm just making sure you are who you say you are. I've been burned before, and something seems off on this island since you've arrived, even more off than usual. Maybe, like, we could talk more about that tomorrow? It's just since you got here, I think we could really have a nice day tomorrow together. It's just, you have no idea how long I've been here with these monsters. To be honest, I have no idea either. They're just awful, boring, and loud, and stupid. You're different. There's finally someone here on my level. You're thoughtful, interesting, gentle. I think we could, have fun. I could show you some cool stuff if you want. If you don't, that's totally cool. I get it. No pressure. In fact, probably just forget I was here. Good night. Finally alone. For real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Still don't like him. Still won't go for him. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh geez, it's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants talk directly to a camera. I'm just gonna check my phone real fast. I think today went really well. There seems to... these were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or ultimately perishing in my Russian cottage. That's crazy. So, I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk, and I had to wash her internals off my saffron. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easy. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper, oof. Where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I am still fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Hello, protein, yeah. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living. For now. One false step and... Well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. I swear, if I watch this later, and you list me as Evan, I'm gonna kill the Chiron guy. I don't really care. This island is full of people who don't really like me, so what's one more? I don't want to get distracted from my plans anyways. Your phone's about to die. Wow. Wow. Fake mod. You know, I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity, only my creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. Now, I know it. I survived my first day. That's what that achievement is. I don't really know how long this game is. I don't know if I should end it here or keep going. We have 14 people watching, which is crazy. That's nuts. You guys really like this game, huh? You open your eyes, the sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. When will we return to DDLC? I don't know what that is. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. I don't... Doki Doki Literature Club? Oh. I don't think we'll be continuing that one. Yeah. I don't think we're continuing that one. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off. Yeah. That seems like death. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Punch this guy in the face. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island now, now is the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people's drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, or torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up to review to. Not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me. I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omnipotent... What? How did a possibly omnipotent, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10 thumb up reviews. If it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing that you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. Thank you for the cat gun. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from the poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make some great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Tori. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm suspicious there's no option. It's been really entertaining. How else could I describe my stay on this island besides really entertaining? Wow, 10 stars, here we come. Can someone remind me to skip this section next time? Nope. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disclosure agreement? Sure. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Tori, will never say anything negative about my stay here on the island. Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey, Tori. It's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. This place... The place to leave that is a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyways, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing: breakfast. At least I made the ocean happy. I feel like I gotta keep making the ocean happy. So we're on the right track somewhere. Alright, perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take a plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up and talks about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is a 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps in to talk about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart, something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill, but softer, warmer. Sounds like it could be love, or maybe just indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. Oh well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best non-consistently annoying self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Tori to our island paradise, and yeah, it was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an internal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking questions too. It's when will Wraith shut up? Same here, honestly. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep 'em wanting more. You're getting good at this gamer, sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers. 2 fine killers. But it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is, you, narrator. Thank you for your watch streak, Mr. Fia Sandwich. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. Hello, my brother in Christ. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes, this is crazy. How does that feel? Intense? Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Oh God, this is Fear came in at an interesting time. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. Oh man, I'm playing DBD Fear. Nothing more, nothing less. This is DBD. I swear I had no idea these two even, do whatever it is that they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Aw, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here. And I could hear you, well, you know. You know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping to stab each other in just the right spot so we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding an exact place where we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? Honestly, yeah, that would be my reaction too. You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all of our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, Tori. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A chromatogy? Shut up. I like it. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday, in short, was a lot, so today has been exhausting too. They definitely did the deed. No. Get your head out of the gutter. This is DBD. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Aside from that disturbing thought, All is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree, is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's... Ugh, not him again. Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they feel? What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later in my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. You have a random Leon in your lobby when I'm not there? Sounds like a trap. Threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back. Take some deep, slow breaths and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress, that makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry, floods your brain? She is built. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the trapper interjects. I demand you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you've ever wanted? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and if you also don't want to be hacked into pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So, who will it be? Pfft. I gotta go with Huntress. She's gonna kill me. I hope y'all know that. She's gonna kill me. Alright. You and the Huntress make your way into a secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums. It's a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? That's kind of hot. Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. So, are they really plotting to kill you, or is the goal to get them to love you? I don't know. We're gonna find out together, Mock. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscles and silent leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze, and you realize that you've arrived, a cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. Is it just me, or did the Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandeliered man of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be the huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? Ah, yes, the bloodstains on the floor. The homey vibe. Yes. For all you know, that's paint. What do you think of my collection? I could learn to like this. I could certainly learn to like this. The whole place is quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like it here. You have an eye of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster's pretty out there, but everyone seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. Little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Tori? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking in this moment... Crabs? Oh no, it's an attack. A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? I don't know what this is. I feel like we shouldn't do the run and hide, but what is this? It's a sword? I don't feel like I should I don't feel like I should shield her. I feel like she'd get mad about that. So let's grab this. You quickly reach out and grab a shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know that a shashka is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of soda or a can of cola or something else like that. Oh, she liked it. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on a wickered couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. What about you? Maybe one day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive. Then went back to the cottage and Mother would tell me stories and we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted for me. But since coming here, Something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive, like thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's on to you. But on to you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Thank you for the jump scare. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud, Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or try to push it off. I'm gonna validate her. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything about why we all might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some sort of strange symbol on it. That's the same symbol that was on a coin. The coin that we found at the beginning. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen back at the beach. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like that voice that we cannot hear, and certainly aren't referencing says. We are forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Ugh! We don't like Trapper here. Trapper emerges from the water. He's in slow motion. He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under the water this whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen one. Trapper by Beloved, that's crazy. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about a one-on-one? How about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. Thanks for beating up Endo. That way, you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from inside. That's crazy. Wow, Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I do mean really. And by deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Ugh, as if. That life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. This is a lot of references that are going clear over my head. I hope you guys know this. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Should I give in to anger? Like, I don't know. Or should I just say no thanks, bruh? I don't know, chat. I don't know. I think I'm gonna say thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm gonna do a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back to the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you might feel the life leave your body for just a moment, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their total honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. The trapper leaves you and turns to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He's just gonna stay in there all night? Shall we continue our date? We're definitely gonna die, chat. Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remembered the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic trapper. Pulling a move like that? I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks, a bunny-masked eye, and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods, with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woods woman as she races by like the lead from the famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that, though. Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground, and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they are so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes, great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A I don't know what this word is. A maleficious voices float through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Man, still no response. Come and find me. Oh, Lord. Not bad. Getting better. Ooh. Ooh, that one was so off. Tag. You boop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives you. You trying to date this young lady or just bro downing all day? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What about if we let our pants down? Whoa! Like what? Sometimes I find young girls in the wood, perfect little angels that need my protection, but if I turn my back for a moment, they wind up dying. That got dark, but you feel like Huntress wouldn't admit this to just anyone. Not on the first date. Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come grab some grub. I want to know how they can find us that easy. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. Calm yourself. No. You're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business and all the appetizing singles that have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram all of them onto one screen, all on the screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here. They're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these 4 are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday? However, the Wraith seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart. He throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consultation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder's Island. But hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyways, so I say we just do a simple salad or something, the green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo's gross. I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. Not iceberg, though. It has no nutritional value. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's on all of us. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. Tell of your brush with death? Today was nuts. We went to Huntress's secret cabin, and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would never have happened in my yacht. I'll grind 'em up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now. And they all are very tired. Oh wait, no sorry. That's the dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetit? Don't you mean bon? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank 'em. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would please be so kind to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going on, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice, tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said it, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean. Not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. This is a lot of talking. Holy cow. Whew! Anybody else's throat dying over here? Because I know mine is. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for... Thank you for the hydrate. I will do it again even though I just did. Alright. And wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell their story this time. Thank you for the stretch. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everyone's looking at you. So, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades. Boogle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now, you can't tell them if you're warm from the fire or just your nerves heating up. I know that fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start pretending like it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Tori was just about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, I'll tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Let's do an adventure. Alright, you like your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies. How about some adventure? Now we're talking. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. I don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here it goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby. Great foundation for a story, for sure. You pause. Everyone's waited with bated breath. No pun intended. Oh wait, that's it? Not much of a story. Barely even the thought my pun was better than that story. You sure that's all you have to say? Nah, I was just kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? We could say a personal one. I'll get a little personal now, if that's okay. Those types of tales are the best, and often the most sad. It's a bit of a love story. It's about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same Willy Wolverine? Or is it about a deranged killer? Why did I knew that one of you guys were going to do the SpongeBob reference about the campfire song. Or about a deranged killer who makes only women who ever believed in him witness a display of shocking violence? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged by oh my gosh, I can't read. It's getting to that point, guys. Oh. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. Bit too soon, if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with someone. Love could spark from a look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster, who has his headphones in and is loudly playing his own music to drown you out. Okay. That was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end it there. Who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. I really feel like if we keep picking Huntress, we're going down the wrong path. But there's just something about me wanting to click on her. We'll do it. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. It's the moose schools. Trust. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw a woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot, I'm invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards an inviting lake. Enchanted by music, the young man followed the paradise of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music. Flutes, lutes, tambourines, the melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. "Help! I cannot stop dancing," he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him, and he saw her features distorted into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae, a rushkala, her true self. "You'll never stop dancing," she screeched at him. "My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment." The man cried out, "But it wasn't me." "Someone must pay," the Rushkala said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out, the dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in the macabre. I can't read, guys. The macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rushkalas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had succumbed across to them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb. And probably some candy for the road. Damn, does she really think that that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, a sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual's installment, and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Tori, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We actually don't care. We were just here to make sure we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of any romantic twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen? Okay. You have fun tonight and try not to end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud? And what was that? What kind of double entree? I don't know. It's 7 already? Are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while roasting the ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns. Things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you've gone too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Tori is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite the trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us maybe. We could all move on with our lives or, you know, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you might not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with the name either, but with this streaming reality TV show, dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. I'm so sure that I'm going to die by picking her over and over again, but... Huntress? You know, I had a feeling you would pick me. You've got good taste. And I just don't say that because I'm considering eating you. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you into something special. What? Huh? You're gonna what me? Fear. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and crafts supplies. And are those taxidermy tools? Cool. Cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. This seems suspicious. Huntress hands you... Keep it together, Fear. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal, tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and your conclusion is bombs away. I'm buffering so much, that's why I've been so quiet. You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you like that? Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? Ooh. I don't know what's a good option. I'm not going with number 2. Match her? Okay, we've got 1 vote for matching her. Anybody else? Anybody else have an opinion? What kind of mask we should get from her? The cat? Oh god. We need a tiebreaker. Watch Wubsy come in and tell me the anglerfish to not make my life easier. I don't know what's a good choice. I feel like she does have a cat mask in the game. She has both of these. We'll go with rabbit. One just like yours, please. Ah. She didn't like it. Oh wait, is this brilliant? We can use this as a tactical advantage. Like, there's two of us. We can attack from both sides. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight, all alone, in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. Should we just, like, get out of here? These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just, like, get out of here? Maybe go directly into your bed? No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go. You kooky kids. Oh, she didn't like that. Soon. Huntress, you've got a lot of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? It's the cucks. It is the cucks. Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe? Just a thought. Get out of the shot. Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm just thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island. Dwight, I need your help. Hi, PK! Doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about my psychology, you know, mushrooms. I've picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for great soup bases and which one makes you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. Huh. I'm not even gonna ask what this is. I'm just gonna say go get him. What? I'm playing DBD, PK. Can't you tell? Can't you tell I'm playing DBD? This is peak. Huh. I feel like... I don't know. I honestly want to say this one because I feel like people wouldn't say this one. Oh! Okay! Correct. It's called a black trumpet. And boop-a-da-doo. It's delicious. Next up, this one's very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point out the one that won't result in almost an instant death when you eat it. I feel like it's this one because it kind of looks like the turkey tail mushroom. And I think that one's edible. Ah! Correct. Hey, that's called a chanterelle. It sounds fancy and tastes fancy too. Just like a certain someone I know, I bet. Nom nom nom. She's so cute. Final question. Which will make you jump for joy and which will make you vomit until you die? Mushroom connoisseur? I do have a book about mushrooms. No. So in the plant kingdom, most plants that are a bright, vibrant white is actually poisonous. So if you see anything that's bright white, like 8 times out of 10, it's poisonous. So I think I might go with the green one, just based off of that knowledge alone. Because I'm not familiar with either one of these. I just know in the plant kingdom most of the time. Write that down, write that down. I just know most of the time white means that it's like poisonous or will kill you. So I'm going to go with the green one just based off of that, and I'm going to hope for the best. Correct. The green cracking Russula? Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers and perfect score. That knowledge is going to come in handy if we're stranded here on this island for much longer. Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with me and a forest bumpkin such as myself. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Whoa, I fucked up. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to. She's angry but also turned on. It's pretty hot. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you. And I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. I feel like the voice is lying to me. The gang all gathers again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oi. Feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the internal damnation of perpetual narrator doom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the game, the brain, the Mongol, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyways, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Tori chooses. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? Get this over with, and then you can go back to reading your book. Stop talking. Hit us, Spirit. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of a god, die, and be reborn anew. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay, then. So, go hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Sorry, anyway. Wraith? Oh, well, I don't know. I'd really prefer just to tell Tori privately. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Tori? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to just barely an audible whisper. Tomorrow, we will have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special, the kind of thing where we will really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in a polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you, I'd love to. So, Tori, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not a maggot, also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? He's a sadist. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. Won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned and it involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me and find out. Let me tell ya, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I gotta start preparing, because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Confident? Mysterious? I like that. You don't know what's going on? And, time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose them in the morning. Now go dream about these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Seems like everything. Did you two forget to mention something? Ha, gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who have already been teetering the edge of psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? You mean, that's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. Who's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. And I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek. And if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? It's either gonna be Trapper or Wraith, but I think I'll eliminate Trapper. This is very simple. Trapper, you scare the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me. Your personality, free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally gonna do tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though. Out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open. And have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind, because of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Tori when this is over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... Ew. Their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It's not wild work, yeah. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. Hope you sleep well tonight, Tori. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. You can try to sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by? How can you sleep tonight, knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Oh, we survived another day. That's crazy. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know that it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that will go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a change. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Tori? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I get. And I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't even get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget. Old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album coming up. Upcoming tour, finalizing a new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island is dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like Ghostface. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand. But we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on. That is something I would totally do. Not gonna lie. Whatever. I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. I'm a pretty cool guy. See you around, Tori. You too, narrator. Ugh, I have a name, you know. You do? Yes. Seriously, they don't pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No. It's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's a thing, you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude? Fine. Let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How is that You know what? I don't even care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, the sweet, sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. Please, please, get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end it. Oh well. What are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyways, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight. So hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy. All right, so we finished day number 2. We're gonna save and end it here, guys, because good lord, my vocal cords are not making it. We're gonna raid out. We might be doing another stream tonight, a little bit later, if I saw my group chat correctly with my friends. Oh shit, it's just playing stuff. I'm not entirely sure what we'll be playing, but okay, it looks like we might be playing Goose Goose Duck later, so we will see. We will see. Anyways, we're gonna raid out, so to whomever we decide to raid, please give them lots of love. Let them know that Satori sent ya. I've got not 1, but 2 raid stickers. If you have either one of them, please feel free to spam them in the chat. It just makes my day when I see my stickers in other people's chats. And yeah, that's all from me. If you weren't here earlier, I do have a Marvel Rivals tournament coming up. The draft day is Saturday, for like picking who's gonna be on what. And yeah, if I get picked, it means that we're gonna go from 7 days a week streaming to probably to like 3 or 4 days, just for privacy reasons for the team and also just feeling out the team. I don't want to just throw people that don't really know me very well or really at all into one of my live streams. But yeah, so we're gonna raid out. Please give them lots of love, and you guys enjoy my ending clips, and I will see you later tonight.
I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. What the fuck? What the fuck? Something's in the ceiling. Something's in the ceiling. No. You can't expect me to go back! What is wrong with this game?
Oh. If you run over here, I can trade with you.
Swing and a miss?
I could totally throw you.
Fuck! I would love to, but I kinda can't. That is not the direction that I thought you were going! Ow!
I'm so close to problems, Jen.
Yeah, you thought. Ah, fuck.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. Trade
Oh, I got him to DC!